to what I've just spoken about in relation to Jessica Taylor. She made a comment about people don't actually believe she's a survivor because she's so high functioning, whatever that means, and successful, comes from a working class background, single mother, experienced sexual violence, horrific experiences, went on, mature student, very young, successful PhD, struggled in academia because there was pushback from probably a class kind of position. And how can she be a survivor? Well, my background is CSE as a child, 6-year-old, abducted and raped, then kind of groomed and passed around abusers till I was 9, then sent into a children's home that became the second most famous inquiry into institutional abuse and sexual violence in a children's home looked after care context. It'll only be eclipsed by the National Inquiry into Child Sexual Abuse. I'll publish this year in relation to the amount of money and time that was spent on it. And yet people still say, I'm not a survivor. I've heard it said over my 22 years as an activist, he can't be a survivor. Or he's too survivor, he's disordered. The way we other each other and silence people is kind of reminiscent of abusers, really, and gaslighting people, all these things. And people should reflect, unless you know someone's story, unless you've got the courage to sit down with them and ask them, tell me your story, and then find out who they are. Don't listen to myths and rumours, as Jessica rightly points out. Ask them and debate with them, disagree with them, but don't hate them because they're different, because in many ways that's really about hating yourself if you do that. Haters really are mostly haters of themselves. And I've never felt hate for anybody, and it will shock you. Not even my abusers. I just feel pity for them. So hate is an awful emotion. It destroys you. And I think Jessica is right to call it out. And I'll leave you with that thought.